Yo, Mike, you're crowding my space, buddy.
The teenager was taken across town to Haddonfield Memorial Clinic.
YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Ian K, back again with another episode of Peep This Out, up here in Sierra Madre, California, more specifically Kirsten Court, a very famous spot for movie locations. So with that being said, I had to jump on up and definitely check this out. If you guys are up on your Wikipedia, if you actually Google this particular location, you're going to see a lot of different films that have been shot here, most notably Invasion of the Body Snatchers from 1956, and a very popular scene from one of my favorite horror movies of all time, the sequel to the all-time classic from John Carpenter, Halloween. Halloween 2 is actually filmed right behind me here, the scene where a little boy bumps into Michael Myers holding a boombox. Very, very scary scene, actually, that took place shortly after the end of the first movie, if you guys are familiar with that, and you should be, because it is probably one of the greatest horror movies of all time. A little bit of trivia for you, that boy was actually the son of the actor playing Michael Myers in that scene, so definitely check that out there, definitely YouTube it, it is worth checking out there, and if you guys haven't watched Halloween 1 or 2 by this point in the week, considering Halloween is this Friday, shame on you, because you definitely have to be doing that. So with that, what better way is there to be amongst the nostalgia that's behind me right now than to actually review something for the season? And you guys all know I am definitely up on the pumpkin game. A lot of great pumpkin items have been out there. I've reviewed a lot of them on my channel so far there. So let's jump into the next one. A very big shout out and a homie hug thank you as always to Michael Barnhill, Jennifer Barnhill, and of course their beautiful daughter April. They sent me that care package recently there filled with a lot of great pumpkin stuff. I greatly appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. We're gonna take a look at the new Pepperidge Farm Milano's version of pumpkin spice. How bomb sexy is this gonna be for our face right now, guys? We're gonna take a look. You all know the classic Milano, that chocolate filling with the 2 cookie wafers that are in there as well. Pumpkin spice, I'm on it. Let's bust into it and see exactly how bomb sexy it is.
You don't know what death is.
Right off the bat, it's got that classic Pepperidge Farm Milano chocolate aroma definitely coming from the bag there. A little bit of the nutmeg, a little bit of that cinnamon, but it does have the hint of that pumpkin smell that I'm looking for. Let's pull one of these out of here and have you take a look. There you go. Classic Pepperidge Farm Milano, not too much difference compared to what you already know. It's got that thin wafer, it's got the chocolatey strip in it. Let's see exactly how the taste goes. Pumpkin spice, here it is.
There is no place to hide.
Well, so far I gotta say it is definitely more of a muted pumpkin spice flavor, more of the chocolate Milano than anything else there, because that's of course what it is. I don't know if you can kind of see that in there towards the bottom, but it does have a little bit of a layer of orange flavoring in there, and that's what they're trying to go for there in terms of just that hint of pumpkin spice. But the chocolate really overpowers this in terms of the overall flavor of it there, and that's not a bad thing, but you're going for pumpkin spice, you want it to be just a little bit stronger. Well, overall, guys, definitely not too bad. If you like the Pepperidge Farm Milano, you are definitely going to like this cookie regardless, because obviously it's got all the qualities of the Milano. It is Pepperidge Farm after all. But if you're looking for that pumpkin spice hit to be on point, I mean, seriously, pumpkin spice, you may be a little disappointed with this one, but I can see how this would be pretty solid with some milk or some coffee without a doubt there. On that bomb sexy fear face scale of 1 to 10, I'd have to give the Pepperidge Farm Milano Pumpkin Spice Edition 7.5 out of 10. Not horrible, but not overall as strong as I would have liked it to be. Alright guys, it is your time to shine. So as your boy Ian K sits amongst one of the most classic locations for filming around, especially for Halloween 2, you all know what's going on with my boy Michael Myers over here. Drop some comments down below and let me know what you thought of the Pepperidge Farm Milano Pumpkin Spice Edition. I'm very curious to know. Overall, I thought it was a pretty good solid effort. I think overall it needs a little bit of a stronger hit in terms of pumpkin spice, but that seems to be the thing with most of the products nowadays. They're just going for the hint of that spice in there. Is there anything out there that you think could be a little bit stronger that I should try? Definitely drop some comments down below and let me know exactly what you thought of this particular cookie. And guys, if you could, please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up by hitting that thumbs up icon down below. Of course, like, share, and subscribe to Peep This Out, which you can do by hitting little Ike in the upper right-hand corner of your display. He's looking for your attention, so definitely show him some love. I greatly appreciate the love and support. Aside from that, of course, share the channel with 1 or 2 peeps out there. Have them take a look at that. And of course, you guys got to keep up with me on social media. It's all the fun stuff there. Facebook, Twitter, of course, Instagram is in there as well, too. If you're keeping in touch with me, I'm definitely keeping in touch with you. I love interacting and having a great time Farm, so do just that, guys. And guys, if you can do me a huge favor as well, and definitely click on the links to my buddies Michael, Jennifer, and of course baby little April in there as well. The links that you'll find for the channels are down below in the description box. There are a lot of great stuff. They are holding down their section of the YouTube universe on a daily basis. There are a lot of great food reviews, a lot of great content. Definitely check them out, and when you do drop comments on their stuff, let them know that your boy Ian K sent you. And you know me, guys, it's your boy Ian K closing out another episode of Peep This Out, here amongst a very classic film location used for some of the more popular horror movies in recent memory. Y'all know what I'm talking about, guys. We are here taking a look at the Pepperidge Farm Milano Pumpkin Spice Flavored Edition. It's just me hanging out with my buddy Mike. You know how we do, baby. We'll definitely talk to you next time. Happy Halloween, guys. Stay frosty.
John Carpenter's The Fog.
Whoa, hang on, guys. Before you go, the trick is thinking that the review is actually over, but I've got a treat for you. Take a look at the church that is behind me right now. If you guys are familiar with this church, you may recognize it from a very classic ghost story from 1980, John Carpenter's The Fog. This is Father Malone's church that was featured in that film. This is easily the location that you definitely want to come up to Sierra Madre and see. Without a doubt, it is just north of where I was in Kirsten Court. But how cool is this, guys? Take a close look at the architecture, which is exactly the same compared to how it was back in 1980 when this was shot. The Fog is John Carpenter's revenge ghost story detailing the return of the crew of the doomed clipper ship, the Elizabeth Dane, on the eve of San Antonio Bay's 100th anniversary. But not only are they coming back to exact vengeance against the descendants of those responsible for their death, they're doing it within a very supernatural looking fog which engulfs the whole town. It is a very creepy movie, a very classic film, and it was actually the next film after Halloween that John Carpenter did, which really solidified him as a horror master. So you guys need to search that out. Check out the 1980s version of The Fog. It is bomb sexy. And with that, y'all know what's up, guys. Now we will talk to you next time. Stay frosty.
Antonio Bay has a curse on it. We're all cursed.
There's something in the fog.